This is the plaintiff, Jefferson Lambert. He says he came to the rescue of a damsel in distress who was being attacked by a dog on the street, and he ended up falling down and the dog attacked him. He was taken to the hospital by ambulance. He was bitten on both arms, and he's suing the defendant, the owner of the dog, for the $352.32 he's still out. This is the defendant, Jessica Newkirk. She says it wasn't her dog, Moses, that bit the plaintiff. It was the other dogs involved in the dog fight. Her dog was the victim in this case, and she knows he didn't bite anyone, because if he had, his white fur near his mouth would have had blood on it. Besides, the plaintiff took it upon himself to try and break up a dog fight when he should have just minded his own business and steered clear. She's accused of having vicious propensities.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Jefferson Lambert, you are suing Jessica Newkirk for $352.32 that you say she owes you in medical bills because her dog bit you. Tell me what happened.
On January 1st of this year, I was in my house at approximately 7:30 p.m. and I was having a conversation with my wife, and our windows were closed. It was cold out, and I heard outside a woman screaming for help. She was actually calling for help, and I heard the words, "Get this dog away from me." I went out on my front porch and I noticed there was two people across the street. One was a gentleman, he had a black pit bull, and another was a woman with a white pit bull. And the woman and the man saw me, and she looked up and saw me on the porch, and she said, "Get this dog away from me." And that's when I noticed the defendant's dog was circling around her and the white pit bull trying to get at her. And I said, "Ma'am," I said, "this is not my dog. I don't own a dog." She said, "Well, get this dog away from me." And
please.
Yes.
This time she said it nicer. Okay.
She was actually making attempts at that point to try to kick the dog away because
the dog was unleashed?
Unleashed,
Is
yes.
that the dog?
That is the dog.
Okay, what kind of dog is that?
He's a Shiba Inu.
I've never heard of a Shiba Inu.
They're the mini Akita dogs.
I've never heard of him, but they have to be one mean dog if they are circling a couple of pit bulls. Why was your dog loose?
Well, what happened was it was New Year's Day, and I decided to take my Christmas tree down. And I'm a single mother, I have two small children, ages 1 and 3. And I also live on the second floor, so I have stairs in my house. And I decided to take the Christmas tree down, which was a fairly large tree. And my security gate for my kids, it closed, but it didn't lock. So he just kind of scooted past me as I was taking the Christmas tree out.
So you saw him?
Yes, I did. I saw him.
And then he escaped. And why don't you stop him when the dog's going right past you and you see him?
No, because he's fast. I mean, he's 25 pounds Shiba Inu. It's like you can't catch him once he's gone. He ran up Vernon Terrace, and then from my understanding, everything happened outside of Main Avenue.
All right, so what happens?
I guess against my better judgment,
So
I
Mr.
left.
You're
Wait,
not
no, hey, what do you think you're doing? You don't talk to a litigant in my courtroom. That's my job. Go ahead.
I left my porch to go to try to assess the problem because the woman with the white pit bull, she was making obvious attempts to get the dog away from her and her dog.
This dog away from
this
the
dog
pit bull
right
and
here.
her.
And
the two pit bulls were leashed.
They were leashed. The one gentleman held the white pit bull back. I had approached the woman and asked her, "What's going on? Why is this dog trying to attack you?" She said she didn't know. Was
he growling? What was he doing?
He was growling and barking and trying to circle around the woman who was on the street with the white pit bull.
Okay.
With the black pit bull, I'm sorry.
Okay.
She was hysterical. And I had approached her. I'd asked these preliminary questions like, are you the owner? Why is this dog doing that? She said she was just walking down the street minding her own business with her boyfriend, with the other pit bull. At that point, she was physically trying to get the dog away from her because this dog was very aggressive and very adamant about getting at her.
How? What was it doing?
It was circling her, and it would try to reflect itself from her advances with her feet. She was trying to kick the dog away from her. And the more hysterical she got, she kind of got entwined in her own leash with the dog. And as she did that, the woman fell off of the curb and she was in the middle of the road, and that's when this dog came at her. And that's when I decided to make myself part of it.
What'd you do?
I tried to reach down and grab this dog.
Did the dog have a collar?
He had a collar. I wanted to reach down by the scruff of its neck with both hands and pull him back. Basically, the dog saw me out of the corner of his eye coming at him and turned and bit my arm.
Bit your arm?
Bit my arm. And I kind of reeled back because I wasn't expecting a dog of this size to bite me as hard as he did. And the woman got up finally, eventually. She got up, stood up. And at that point when she got up, the pit bull had enough, and it bit down on this dog's left paw. And he bit down, and he didn't let go. And at that point, this dog started crying and yelping, and it was very loud, and it was in a lot of pain, and blood started coming out of the pit bull's mouth from this dog. And
what was your wife doing? Did your wife ever call the police while this?
She went back in the house and called the police, and got them coming. Basically, the pit bull went to get a better grip on this dog's paw. The woman pulled it back, and this dog ran off. And that's when I was already bit. I felt the blood on my arm, but I just ran after the dog because I didn't want it to get away. I wanted to find out who the owner was of the dog. I wanted to find out if it was a dog with rabies or anything that I needed to know. So I went around the corner and followed it, and that's when the police cruiser pulled up, and he asked me what was going on, and I told him that dog just is the instigator of the fight, and they went after him. He told me to go back to the scene, which I did, and there was an ambulance there.
So did you end up seeing the dog go back to her house, or the police did?
Well, I was standing on the side of the road with the paramedics, and they had the dog in a noose, and we're taking him back to the owner's house.
And so the dog must have had a tag or something. How did they find you? How did the police find you?
I actually called the police probably about 5 to 10 minutes after he got loose, because I ran back in the house to find my keys and get my children in the car to go get him. And at that point, I couldn't find my car keys. My son had my car keys. And so I called the city of Poughkeepsie police, and I told them, because Moses has gotten out before, and they said—
How many times has Moses gotten out?
Moses has gotten out probably 2 times.
So this is the third?
Yes.
That's not okay.
Well, the first time—
I don't want to hear about it. It's just not okay. You can't have your dog just roaming the neighborhood, particularly if your dog is aggressive like this.
Well, my dog is not aggressive, Your Honor. I
don't know, man. He cowed 2 pit bulls. That's pretty.
Hey, it sounds crazy to me. I mean, Mr.
Why would he make up this story? All he has to say is her dog was loose, it bit me.
Yes,
if that's all that happened. He has this rich detail of everything that happened, which I presume is in the police report.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's happening that day. Are the 2 pit bull owners sticking around to talk to the police?
They did.
They did. So give me the police report. Does anybody have it?
I do have a copy of the police report.
So what do you think did happen? Since you don't know, because you didn't chase your dog down when your dog fled right back, because it's old hat to you, because the dog always gets out.
Well, no, it's not that, Your Honor. It's the first time that Moses has gotten out, my son opened the screen door, and he was 2 years old at the time. I didn't know he knew how to open the screen door. He opened the door and he ran out. The second time he got out, I put him in the backyard, which is a fenced-in backyard, but the door of the fence was a little higher up off the ground, and he crawled underneath. That was the second time he got out. Moses has been in the police station with the dog warden. He has never had any problems with the dog warden.
No, he's got a very good relationship with the dog warden.
He has a great relationship.
Your dog shouldn't have a relationship with the dog warden, because a dog shouldn't get out 3 times, shouldn't get out 1 time. All right? And what bothers me, though, really about your story is how you tell me how the dog got out and you saw it, you had the Christopher, you were busy. It's really what was going on. You had your hands full. I'm a single mother. I have my hands full. I got my kids there. I'm bringing down my tree.
I don't
it's January 1st. Why don't you wait till it's less hectic to bring your tree out? But I'd have dropped the tree and chased the dog.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So what's the deal with pit bulls? Why have we had so many pit bull attack cases in the People's Court?
I think.
What's the deal with pit bulls? I mean, are they?
A lot of people have pit bulls.
Are they aggressive dogs?
I don't think they're aggressive dogs, personally. Maybe if they're in the wrong circumstance, any dog can be aggressive. So
we have like 10 times as many pit bull attacks than other dogs.
I really don't know what to say about that.
Okay. Point of view?
I've seen both sides of it. I've seen people have vicious pit bulls, and I've seen the most playful pit bulls. I think it's just the owners and the way the dogs are brought up.
You know what are vicious? Chihuahuas.
Oh, yeah.
They are. They're going inside the courtroom.
Okay, but listen to me. How do you escape liability in this case? The guy is asking for nothing. Did your insurance pay the rest of the bill? You're just asking for your deductible? The guy's asking for $300 and something, and you ended up going to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Your Honor,
what is your
because-
excuse for not paying when your dog got out?
Because, Your Honor, when Moses came home, he had no blood anywhere in his mouth, on his chest, nothing.
So you don't think he really got bit?
I don't know if he obviously he got bit because the ambulance came and he said he had blood, but I don't
And
think
he went to a hospital and they treated him because I'm looking at the records.
Yes, I understand. Mr. Lambert
Okay,
has
so
sent me the
what
records.
is your reason then for not paying?
Because I tried to get a hold of Mr. Lambert, and I don't believe that my dog bit Mr. Lambert. If you're in the middle of trying to break up a 3-dog fight with 2 pit bulls who
There's
are
no 3-dog
known,
fight. He got bit before there was a fight. What happened is he tries to get your dog off. Your dog bites him, and then the pit bull bites your dog's toe. By the way, what happened to your dog's toe?
Mr. Lambert is an A-plus liar, Your
what
Honor.
happened? He's an A-plus liar?
Yes, he is an A-plus liar.
Is that what you just said?
Yes, his story is completely made up and fabricated. This dog has never.
You don't
bitten
know what
anyone.
happened, lady, because you don't bother to find out. Don't you say another word. Your dog lost its toe because you are a bad dog owner. Not your dog is a bad dog. Your dog is an animal acting like an animal. You are a bad dog owner. Your dog's toe ended up having to be amputated, didn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, it did.
And that's because you are a lousy dog owner. And on top of the fact that you're a lousy dog owner, you're not a good person either. Because for you to turn around and tell a guy who got bit for no other reason than being a good Samaritan, well, you shouldn't have been a good Samaritan.
You know,
why are you putting?
Samaritan is somebody
you better shut that mouth right now. You better find the off button on those lips right now. For you to turn around in your answer to the complaint and say he shouldn't have gotten involved. That is what is wrong with this world. That there aren't more people like Mr. Lambert who are willing to get involved. So he gets involved, he gets bit. It's not a $5,000 bill, it's a $300 bill. And your response isn't, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How did it happen? Okay, well, I wasn't there, so I guess I have to take your word for it. Oh, don't take his. Why don't you take the pit bull people's words for it? Why don't you take the officer who spoke to all those people's words for it? It's right in the report.
Your Honor, I
No.
nothing.
Out. Escort her. The dog can stay. Out. Mr. Lambert,
Yes, Your Honor.
if this happens again, will you get involved? Honest answer.
Yes.
I hope so. Maybe more cautiously, I don't know. But I'd like to think that if I'm being circled by an aggressive dog, that there's somebody who will help me in that situation too. Especially if my boyfriend's standing there with the other pit bull. It's apparently not exactly, there's not a lot going on. The weird part is if I had a pit bull and there was some loose dog that was tiny like that, I don't know, why'd you get a pit bull to begin with? I mean, that was the whole idea, right? Mr. Lambert, I am finding in your favor in the amount of the $352.32 that you are out. Your court costs, of course. And I wish you good luck and thank you for brightening my day.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Take care.
So he has just won his case in the People's Court. You didn't make it all the way to the end because the judge had some pretty harsh words for you. So what's your reaction to all this now?
You know, I just don't think that justice was served in Moses' favor. He's the victim here, not Mr. Lambert. Mr. Lambert got bit, not by Moses, but by 2 pit bulls, and which are factually known to bite people. Okay, this dog has never been aggressive. He has nothing on record of him being aggressive towards any other dog or any other person.
How are you going to make sure Moses never gets out and none of these problems happen? Hey.
You know, dogs get out all the time. It's not an excuse for my dog, but it does happen.
You're going to try to be a better dog owner?
But I am going to try to be a better dog owner.
Okay. All right. You head right around the corner. All right, Moses. See ya. All right, so you come out, you win your case here. What was going through your mind during that whole testimony?
Just didn't appreciate being called a liar, and I understand she's probably upset. She's got to pay my medical bills, but if the pit bull owner was paying my medical bills, it would have been a lot worse. So I'm happy with the outcome and feel that everything's right.
Is it the way she treated you and handled you? And is
Well, in court, yes, but if I were the dog owner and my dog had bit someone, I'd make an attempt to at least apologize and
yeah.
and follow
She never
up.
did.
Never did.
Would you jump in again if it happens?
Absolutely.
Again? All right, Harvey.
Okay, just FYI, the plaintiff didn't get brownie points because he was a good Samaritan. He won because he proved his case. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.